What's up, everyone? Sorry, I'm actually I'm a minute late on this one. Running around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to. Oof! Look at that. Running around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to get everything ready. It's just absolute insanity around here right now. Getting ready for everything next weekend. I can't believe it's already time for Let's Roll, our first race of the year. I feel like I'm so far behind. I know I've got most of the I's dotted and T's crossed, but geez, I just never feel like I'm ahead of the game on any of these events. What's up, Eddie? How you doing? Happy Monday, brother. Steve, what's up, man? It is almost racing season. Hey, load that thing up and come down and hang out with us at Lassiter next weekend. Be the first time anybody's gone backwards on that track in over 3 years. Track was closed down for 2.5 years, and this is the season opening race. It's going to be a hoop. It's in Lassiter, Alabama. Mark, how's it going, buddy? Everett, what's up, brother? Make sure you hang out for a while. We're not going to. I got to run out to the bar, and you already know about it, but these guys are getting ready to understand what all this GORT talks about. Braylon, what's up, buddy? Tommy, how's it going? Rob. I gotta be honest, I don't feel like I'm killing it. I got so many irons in the fire, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to cross off punch list items and waiting for the day when it's like, oh, I feel like I can breathe and relax. Appreciate you, Richard. Thank you, sir. Keith, what's up, brother? Chris, how's it going? Miss Allie Mae, what's up? I know, brother, but listen, I understand completely. I'm salty that I can't go. Keep it real. I'm salty that it's on the same weekend too, man. I wish it was this weekend, not next weekend. But you know what they say: wish in one hand, shit in the other. See which gets filled first, right? Sucks. Is which one? Let's roll. Let's roll is not a lock-in race. Just show up and party. It's going to be a great time. We'll get to it. That'll give you a whole week to get it done. John, how's it going, buddy? Ingle Racing in the house. You're not following them on YouTube, make sure you get over there and give them a follow. Some great content over there. I hope so, man. I hope so, but we'll see. We'll see. I got so much to tell you guys. It's not even funny. I just gotta, you've probably seen a little bit of the new branding, OGR powered by Hot Shots. We've partnered pretty deep with those guys this year, and it's a big commitment on our end, and we're up to the challenge. I'm nervous about this. It's pretty big. It's a huge blessing, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. We just got a lot of work to do on our end, and they really stepped up in a big way for us, for the race community this year, and we're gonna have a lot of fun together and bring the race community a lot of value, or more value together. So it's gonna be great, man. Heck yeah. How's that coming? When do you think you'll be ready? You be out this year, you think? after I have not had the first opportunity to film anything for Behind the Wheel yet. I've got a list of people, and I got some game plans and strategy. If you saw, I got my last. I still got a few $100s worth of upgrades to buy, but I got the majority of all my equipment now for us to really step our production quality up. Man, I've been buying gear for like the last 2 years, just accumulating stuff so that I can bring this back and give it the quality and production value it deserves. And I think we did a good job last time. I don't think those episodes were horrible, but I just felt like representing all of you guys and gals. I wanted that to be like the best quality that Josh and the OGR team could offer the world. We want to represent you guys as best as possible. I know, brother. It looks great. I love it. List is full. We do have the random drawing for luck of the draw, but I'm not dealing with it till after Let's Roll next weekend. I just got way too much on my plate. But after I get back from Alabama, we're going to start doing the random draw list and the alternate list. Good news. I'm happy to hear that. Brother, I'm so intimidated. I'm so intimidated with this investment. Living up to it. You know what I mean? Living up to it, man. But we're going to get it. We'll get it together. I'll fail my way till some sort of success with that camera. And we'll represent everybody well with it. We got to come back up and redo yours and spend the weekend up in Michigan and hit some people. What's going on, buddy? How you been? Girl, who are you telling? I can't believe that February is almost over already. I don't even know how that happened. How you doing, brother? How's the weather down there? It's not that bad here. We'll get there. I'm stubborn. So, one of the things I've been working on, man, is I've been working on a lot of things. Came up with a cool concept for a shirt, for one. But I gotta, Jody, what's up, brother? How are you? But I gotta, before I show you the shirt, I gotta kind of preface it, and then we're gonna go out to the barn and I'm gonna show you GORT. And I've been making some little hint posts about GORT, and I'm excited about this. I just decided to rededicate myself to the OGR program, and we're doing more races this year, and I'm getting more involved with the races, and part of that's flagging. I know I've seen some comments about that, supportive and not, and I'm just doing I'm not out to hurt nobody. I'm just out to have fun and help everybody. So I'm just going to preface it with, I'm going to be the best Josh I can be. I'm not in competition with anybody. I'm not out here trying to whatever you want to call it, encroach on anybody's territory or any shit like that, man. I'm going to just be the best Josh I can be for the community and the direction I feel like OGR needs to go. And I appreciate it, man. You don't have to preface that one. And I'm laughing, but I was having a little serious talk, and then you threw that in there, which is curveball. But what's funny is You know, I'm on so many people. I'm either behind them in their fitness journey, or a lot of people have joined me on mine. And so it's funny because now, you know, I'll send shirtless pics to dudes all the time to show progress, and they'll do the same. And yeah, we got all kinds of jokes about that, but it's all good, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. I know it was December 15 minutes ago, right? So anyhow, listen, clearly, you know, you see by the posts, you know, we went back, well, as long as you keep socks on and don't make eye contact, right? Then it's not gay. So, you know, you see by the post, like, luck of the draw, man, we're really busting ass on that, and that's going to be a hell of an event. And we've increased the production quality and the value to everybody on that one, like, immensely over other events that we've participated in the past. And like everybody we're partnered with in anything we do, you know, Bob's of the same mindset. So everything I'm doing is for the betterment of the community, and I'm not trying to hurt anybody by flagging. These races are a big investment, you know, that we're participating in, and the only reason I even started the whole idea of going back to flagging, because it's not like I have never flagged before. I've flagged plenty. But B, it really started off as an economic thing. But then, just typical Josh fashion, I just wanted to do the best job I can, and I kind of came up with this idea for GORT, because everybody's got their thing. You know, Chris got the fist pump, rather, sorry. BJ runs backwards. Limpy he's just old stoic Limpy, just stands still and got the headband. And then you got, you know, the other Limpies that do the same thing. And, you know, there is one, what's his name, out west that has the light bars on some poles. Damn it. I feel like an asshole forgetting his name. But anyways, you know what I'm talking about. And so I just thought, whatever I do, if I'm going to get involved, I just want to do the best job I can. So I look back at all the complaints I've ever heard, or any of the mishaps I've ever heard, not targeting any one person, because everybody's had them. I'm sure I'll probably have some too. I hate burpees. And then I just came up with a solution where, you know, basically I made a stand for a light. That way nobody can say anything about being turned one way or the other. You know, we've all heard that complaint, or the flashlight wasn't aimed my direction, or any of this other stuff. And I love old sci-fi movies. And on the movie The Day the Earth Stood Still, they got this old stoic robot that comes out the spaceship when the army shoots the alien, and his name's GORT. And I thought it was appropriate because he shoots a big ass laser beam out of his head, so I kind of made my stand look like that. So that just prefaces the shirt, and I'm gonna walk you guys out to the barn and show you what GORT is and how it's going to operate. And I'm excited. I got, like anything new, anybody showing anybody new, right? And I got a little anxiety, I'll be honest. But so here's our new shirt, which you know, Shirtworks always killed. I'm so happy with every shirt we've had them do for us. We've had this is the third or fourth design now, and they've just killed it every time, man. I love this shirt. we got, all of our sponsors on here. Our main sponsor this year and most of our branding is going to be OGR, powered by Hot Shots, this year. Like I said, we're going in deep with those guys, and or rather, we've been fortunate that they've allowed us to come into their world as deeply as we have been invited to. A lot of the ideas actually was from their side of things, and I'm extremely grateful for that. These guys are awesome, and they really support the race community, and I'm really, really excited to be able to be an ambassador for them. So you'll see, like I said, you'll see most of our branding this year is going to be powered by OGR, powered by Hot Shots. And then we got all our partners on here. In the past, we've plowed on a bazillion partners because I really never thought about visibility. And one of the things I hate, I didn't hate, but I just didn't really love it about our old shirts, a couple of them. And then I've seen people who've had like 30 or 40 sponsors on their shirt is, visibility. So we made the decision to only have 10 sponsors on our shirt this year and be able to give them as much visibility as possible for their money. I just feel like these guys contribute money, and while it is, of course, to support the industry and help us all have fun and a better time, also they do it with the expectation of some advertising and some brand awareness. So I just wanted to make sure that we take good care of our people like they take care of the community. So, we got Red Tide Canopies, SB Auto Sales, Extreme Automatics, No Prep Felons, All About Carts, Hurricane Season Customs, Hot Shots, Capital Core Transmissions, All-Star Tent and Wraps, Box Performance, Ease and Bees Podcast. So we only put 10 sponsors on there. I did sneak Bob in there because, that's our brother. We will have these next week. We will have these in time for the race next week. I just approved it, and I just ordered a ton of them. So yeah, text me what sizes you need. I was getting hold of everybody tomorrow, but Wayne, you too, buddy. And so you guys know I always try to put people on that. Ricky, same thing. Text me your sizes, brother. I always try to help highlight our brothers and sisters in the community, and our shirts have always represented people that we know, and we've always kept it in the family. The exception of last year, we did have one car on there that we didn't know whose it was, but honestly that was a budget thing. He already had the car in his database, and it saved us a lot of money on the artwork. And at the time, I needed to save a lot of money on the artwork because we were broke. Just call it what it is. So this year, I decided, Joe and Corey, I talked to up at Bipolar. I talked to Joe every day, and Corey and I, the three of us have gotten to know each other really well over the past couple years, and Joe and I, especially over this past year, I talked to Joe every day, damn near. Well, I probably talked to Joe. Joe and I talked multiple times every day, just to keep it real. and I've learned a lot from Joe, and probably a lot of the things that I share or whatever are seeds that he's helped plant. So I wanted to make sure that old Two-Faced was on the shirt this year, represented, and then our good friend Alan Robinson. They're starting their shop compound over in Indiana, and Alan and I we've always gotten along really well. I would say we've been friends like A1 from day one. Alan's a great guy, easy to get along with, and everybody's friend pretty quickly. But this over the 23 season, Alan and I really got to talking, and we've had some really good conversations. And so I decided to put the new car on there to help represent them. And don't we have I have 3 more shirts in the works, so we're going to represent a lot more of you guys and gals over the season as well. Last year we had Jasper on there, and who else? Hell, I don't know. My brain is fried right now. But we had Jasper on there. We had we had some Kentucky guys on there. Who else do we have? So we're going to represent everybody because that's what we've always done. And it's always been about you guys. Sorry, I had to take a drink of water. Well, it ain't even floppy sausage anymore. What's up, brother? How you doing, Mike? So love the shirt. And so, there's a representation of me flagging and my man GORT, big old harrowing freaking laser beam robot in the background there. So this is going to be a good representation of some of the changes that you're going to see from here, from our camp this year. And I think this concept's going to be well received. Like I said, I got a lot of anxiety about it just because I'm one of those people, man. Like races or any of that stuff. I'm always got like mad anxiety all the way up until the last, even before it's done. I got all kinds of anxiety. I just want to do the best job I can for you guys and gals, and so hopefully this ends up being something that I think it will, man. Something that the community embraces and brings added value to the community. Put a lot of thought into this, and I made a post about needing some help, and I'll tell you, like within 5 minutes, Everett LaForge hit me up and was like, "What do you need?" RPM Plumbing is a partial sponsor on this GORT project, and then Young and Boosted. The Young and Boosted camp hit me up like 10 minutes after I made the post. Like within 10 minutes, the project was in, and then a few minutes later, Racetronics hit me up, and literally like within 10 minutes, the entire project was funded. I mean, it was absolutely humbling, amazing, and this is not a cheap venture as you're about to see. I don't even, my labor aside, just the monetary investment is ridiculous. Brother, it's an honor to call you guys family. I love you guys, man, and so I was happy to get you guys on there and represent you guys, man. You already know what it is, man. I'm grateful to be able to do it. So yeah, I mean, the community really stepped up as soon as I told anybody what it was, what GORT was. And amazingly, nobody has told anything. I'm very surprised by that, because I know how we are. We all like to gossip a little bit, but like the 5-6 people who knew, I never heard anything. I never heard anything about old GORT, man. Everett was keeping that one. Everett wasn't snitching. I was surprised though, man. I knew you was ride or die, brother. But I had to. What the hell? I had to. It was hard for me. I'm so excited about it. I want to tell everybody. So listen, I'm getting ready to go out here now. Let's go out to the barn so I can show you guys this beast. It's almost. It's about 90% complete right now, and then I got to tear it all the way apart for rhino, or for bed linering. So it's nice and durable. And can withstand the test of time. Make sure that let's see here. What? Yeah, I got to walk out to the barn. I just had to make sure. All right. Oh, I can, you can hear me. All right. So I can. Everybody, let me know that you can hear me. What in the heck? Hold on. Let me get rid of this. All right. All right, so everybody can hear me good. Let's walk out here to the barn and introduce you to my new friend. You ain't coming. Stay your ass in there. Freaking hillbilly cat I have. And it's evolved quite a bit, but yes. Says I got good service. Can you guys, how's everything looking? YouTube's good. Facebook's frozen. Figures. Let me open the barn door. And let me move my hotspot. Yeah. YouTube's always way better. For some reason, I don't get it. How's that? That should be better. My mobile hotspot, I moved it to the door. So, how are we on Facebook? Better? All right. So now I won't be able to see comments for a minute. Let's, damn it, come on. All right. All right, so we'll just get to it. I was trying to think of some cool, dramatic intro, but fuck all that. There's GORT. Tell it's all made out of nice heavy duty aluminum, diamond plate. You can see everything's mil spec connectors on it. So I have extra lights, extra everything for it. And up top's where our sponsors are going to go. Right lane is RPM Plumbing. Left lane is Young and Boosted. And here, let me set this up on this tripod. I'll turn it on for you guys. So it won't be aluminum because I feel like that could be a problem. So like I said earlier, it's getting bed liner black, and that'll get rid of any of the reflections or anything on it. All right. Well, hopefully it's not glitchy. So one of the things I wanted to address was heights. You will always see the light. There will never be any. I didn't see the light because it's 2 feet above my head. Everything I wanted was heavy duty quality. So here's the switches for it. We'll have green for go, right lane, left lane, wind lights, all nice 3/16 aluminum. It's getting mil spec bulkhead plug on the end of it. So it'll be nice and durable and reliable. It'll be powered by 2 Optima batteries, and it has a small solar panel that goes up top there. So it'll be able to run for ever. You know, one battery will last. So far, one battery with just leaving everything on has lasted 6 hours without it even dimming. So we'll have plenty of power between the solar panel, charging during the day, and I can always unplug a battery and run it over to a car and let it charge for up to 6 hours while the other battery is running the system. don't be an issue with any. And like I said, even if I'm obviously walking in front of the camera, but there's absolutely no way in hell nobody can not see that. You know what I mean? There's so for the sake of redundancy and extreme quality, and to make sure that no matter what, the race will happen when I push the button or some button, and that those buttons are expensive. They're not cheap. Anyhow, for the sake of redundancy, there's 4 green LED bulbs in there. So out of those 4, at the very least, one of them is lighting up, and you're going to race. If there's a half-ass flicker, if there's anything, you'll see, and green is go. So I tried to be as good quality with everything as possible. These are off of fire and ambulances. Instead of pointing or yelling, especially for the spectators who are 1/8 mile down the track or 1/4 mile down the track or wherever, might not necessarily see somebody doing pointing or waving a flashlight. You will definitely see that. There's no way in hell that nobody will not see that. So you'll absolutely know, as a spectator, as crew, as what's up, Justin? How you doing, brother? You'll absolutely know, as spectator, as crew, whatever. Once they call down and tell me what lane won, when I hit the button, you'll know which one it is. There won't be any confusion or any misunderstandings. You'll know, it's either the right lane or the left lane that won. There's no way you're not going to see those. Like I said, that thing lighting, I mean, it's just like a revolving flashlight. So tried to think of everything I could. Again, there's no way anybody's not going to ever see that. I mean, dude, that thing lights up. That thing lights up. I'll post pictures of what all that lights up. Some of the photographers and videographers might be upset that the launch photos are going to be blanketed in green light, and I apologize in advance, but green means go, and that's why. Well, OGR colors are green and blacks, but outside of that, green means go, and that's what I wanted to pick, was green for go. Yes, this will be at every race, every OGR race in 2024. Now, because Uncaged is a solo OGR event, and it's so big, I'm not going to not have D Team help with it. They've always done a great job, and I'm definitely going to continue that relationship, because I know that Uncaged will. I know that Uncaged will afford for me to pay them. Well, we will have no Prep Felons live cam on top of it. No cross cam. We will have. I mean, we're going to have jump. jump camera just like everybody else does. They'll be facing the tree. And so I also, well, I guess since I really wasn't going to talk about that, but I'm sure everybody else and their mom will have these now, but it's all right. I found these awesome lights. That light up the sides. I mean, it has 3 lights. So we'll have these in the middle to light up the tires for tire crack when it gets dark out. But you can see the awesome thing about this is there's no light forward. You don't have to do any goofy angles or anything like that. So there's no light to affect the tire crack camera. But then you can aim these directly at the sidewalls of the tires. Just put that bad boy in the middle. I've got 4 of these, so if the batteries die on one, we just swap it out and move on to another. I'm going back to try and catch up on comments. So yeah. So we got I just have a few more things to do to it. This gets a cover panel to keep the weather and the elements out of all that. We'll come out to the edges to help get out better. Not that it needs any help. I mean, you see it's freaking blinding is crazy. I don't know if I got a handle on all of it, but I really, just thought back over the years, everything that I'd ever heard or experienced, any complaint, any mishap or anything, and really just tried to be redundant with everything. Like I said, everything's plug and play. So if a light goes out, it'd take 10 or 15 minutes to unplug a wind light and plug a replacement in. If by some freak whatever, all 4 of these go out, 15, 20 minutes of downtime, but I can swap out that whole system with a second set of lights. I don't know. I just don't know what else there is to think about. I've every complaint or mishap I've ever heard of, I just really tried to take into consideration. And ironically, kind of like when I was first thinking about this at the end of last year, seemed like there were quite a few little things happening. And you'd see everybody lighting up the internet about it. And listen, I probably didn't think of everything. And probably on March 2nd at Lassiter Dragway, somebody's going to point something critical out on this, some critical flaw that I didn't think of. I think I covered all the bases. I really tried to. So we're just going to have a lot of fun, man. Like I said, I just want to have fun with it. I think it'll make racing a little more fun. I think the community will enjoy it more. Well, I won't say more, but I think the community will enjoy it. Well, we'll definitely have some more fun. It's going to give you more information, more reliable information, consistent information. Like I said, I got probably like 4 more hours worth of wiring on it. I got to put this I got to wire up this monster bulkhead connector putting into the switch so I can unplug the harness from it and mount the relay center. You know, it has bullhorns are zooming, knocking it over. No, not a chance. These the Optima batteries, which they just came today, but down here the battery trays just came for the Optima batteries, and they'll be mounted here and here. So that's, I don't even know, 100 pounds of weight weighting it down. Yeah, I still got to put these gussets on there to strengthen it up, get rid of the wobble, what little bit of wobble it does have, but it's pretty stout. I say, heck, so 1/4-inch C-channel aluminum, and that's 2-inch wide by 1/2-inch bar stock. Little storage compartment. So it's really stout. It's not going anywhere. It's not, it's all 1/8 inch, 3/16 inch, 1/4-inch aluminum, 1/2 inch. So we're gonna have I don't know. I don't think, like I said, I think I pretty much thought everything, but maybe I didn't. No, I appreciate it, Richard. I just slapped this stuff together. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just try to do some stuff and have some fun with you guys. You know what I mean? We're well, it breaks down. So down here comes apart, that 4-way. So you can see down there, bolts together there, bolts together there, and bolts together here. So everything, like I said, everything's mil spec. Okay, so I shouldn't be showing you guys all this stuff because Lord knows somebody will be copying it. But got the grommet there. I don't know if you can see that connector or not. It's real high. I can't see the phone, but there's a connector there to unplug this harness, and everything should break down. In theory, it should take me about 10-15 minutes to set up. Not that big a deal. I really tried to think about I haven't. I wanted to see Squid Games because it sounded cool and all that, but I haven't. I don't watch series. Like, heck, I don't know. Probably 12 years ago, I made a decision not to watch series or TV shows or any of that kind of stuff anymore. So I only watch movies. But that Squid Games did look cool. That's one of the few I did kind of regret not being able to watch. But that has saved me a ton of time. Now I only watch movies occasionally at the movie theater, and I'll watch a movie at bedtime. Oh, well, racing videos is all day, every day. There's no stopping that one. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm excited about it. I think it'll be good. I think we'll have a lot of fun with it this year. I think the community will, like I said, I think the community will enjoy it. And then I need to get work on this hunk of crap. Really isn't much left on it. But now you see why. It may not look like it, but there's probably, man, with
design time and fabrication and sourcing parts and all that crap. I'm probably already about 100 hours in on this project. And like I said, an embarrassingly large amount of money. So I think I think it's going to be good. Though we're going to have fun. And I say, huge shout out to, I don't know why it's showing backwards, but huge shout out to Young and Boosted, Racetronics, and RPM Plumbing. Could not have done this without them. They believed in the vision and they helped support it and make it happen. So this is going to be GORT after the movie. That's our gangster ass OGR race tree. It's kind of cheesy, but so am I. So am I. But yeah, so that'll explain the robot on the shirt, right? That oops. How do I get let me flip this sucker back around. So that kind of explains the robot on the shirt and the whole premise for the shirt. We're gonna have some fun. We're just gonna have some fun. Greatest of reaction time. See, that's a good one. See, I'm not good at naming stuff, man. I'm not good at naming stuff. It took me forever to think of that one. But now the shirt makes more sense. You know what I mean? So I think everybody will kind of get the idea after the second here at Let's Roll. Everybody that's showing up to race, or people that see it on Bob's live feed. Bob, No Prep Felons, will be down there kicking ass, Bob and Kelly, to make sure that if you're not down there at the event, attending the event, that you're watching the live feed and supporting that cause, because they're awesome to travel the country and do everything that they do. And this is a pretty big gamble race for us. Alabama's kind of out of our deal. Yeah, we'll have event shirts. We'll have those shirts, and then we're going to start doing event shirts. So let's see here. Well, there you go. See how green my face is? I tell you, this thing's bright as hell. I mean, we're gonna have some fun. Like I say, yeah, green. Well, look at my walls in the background there. I mean, there's no way anybody can say they can't see it. It's 2024 is going to be great. I mean, outside of what we're doing, there's a lot of great races. There's a lot of other people putting on a lot of great races, and there's a lot of racers making a lot of amazing freaking upgrades. I keep seeing, so I'm excited to see how fast everybody is, how much. I mean, 2023 was a pretty big advancement in no prep racing as far as people got faster. Let me shut this place down. People got faster, but also the margin got a lot tighter. Like, a lot of people got faster. And it wasn't just a few cream of the crop anymore. What am I doing here? Like in years past, I mean, it was kind of like you didn't know who was winning a lot of these races. So I'm really excited to see. I'm really excited to see the evolution of the sport this year. And also you got backwards guys, well, and gals, you know, and street folks get a lot faster too. Like the whole thing is freaking evolved tremendously. Yeah, I agree. If we're not having fun, why bother? I mean, all right, we're back. Yeah, it's been a huge evolution in the sport. So I'll be real excited to see everybody that in 2024 and what they've done. You know, people send me pictures and top secret stuff all the time, and then also obviously I see the same posts everybody else does. So you guys all see it too. All right, let me go get back in the studio. All right, sweet. This is much easier for me to keep track of comments and oh, I agree. Old GORT could go on the streets. You never know. But oh yeah, there's nothing like it. It's a good time. But yeah, I don't know. So we'll so now, like I said, now that makes a little more sense, right? It's just a good representation to me, continuing to just hang out with all my homies and have fun. And that's all this really is about for me anymore. And there's so much I don't even, there's just, that's what it started out for me with, was communities, you know, hanging out in the race community and having fun with all my race family, and giving back to everybody. And I just want to continue that on a bigger level in 2024. And regardless of what anybody else is doing or any of that kind of crap, I'm just going to do the best I can to be the best servant for all of you guys and gals and have the most fun possible. So I don't know. I hope you guys like it. I think Old GORT is going to be a good time. We're going to have a lot of fun, and I'm going to get it. I do have a build video on it. Obviously, I got to finish it, but hopefully I'll have it done and tore down, and I'd like to have it bedlinered by the weekend so I can get it reassembled one final time and
just make sure everything's good to go before we hit the road next weekend. So next Monday, we'll go over all the details for Let's Roll. I'm real excited about that race. Anything to help bring a track back. The track was shut down for 2.5 years. And so they reached out to us, and obviously our one event isn't going to save the track. But if we can do our part, and the race community can do their part to show up and support the event and support the track to help keep it around. There's enough of them that are shutting down and turning into freaking Amazon fulfillment centers or Walmart fulfillment centers. So we need to keep all of them around we can. And so of course I said yes. How could I say no? So I'm honored that they thought we would be a good representation for the season opener. I'm real excited about that, and just hope we can live up to the hype per se. And and solar fields, yeah. I'm getting there, right? I'm getting there. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, and solar fields. That sucks. So we need to keep these tracks around, man. I know, I believe Robert Barrow's doing some events there this year, or Fatheads. I know they have some. I'm not sure what they got going on, but I know Quinn. Last I heard, Quinn stepped away. So if something's changed since last I heard, I'm not being inaccurate on purpose. But Fatheads is doing some events down there, and they're big. They're real big. No prep, no time street race supporters, the new track owners. So then they want to turn that into an outlaw track and do as much no prep and grudge racing and street racing style events as possible. And they were gracious enough to give us the exclusive rights to any backwards events. So if this one goes well, we'll be back October 5th to do another one. So everybody show up, come down, enjoy some sunshine, and show up and have a good time with us. But we'll go over all the details next week. And as for now, I got to eat dinner. I got to eat my final meal of the day and get my ass ready for bed. And tomorrow, get up and do it all over again. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate all of you guys and gals. And we'll talk to you next Monday. Have a great week.